the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into Zoo Management and then into the Animals section. As you can see, this list shows you the animals' overall welfare. So, if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the Locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to...
Welcome to Madagascar. It's quite the change of scenery from dreary old England, huh? Apart from the weather, I suppose. They don't call these places rainforests for nothing. The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary, where we're doing vitally important conservation work. Not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to humans there are. And yet, the way the world treats them is like, well, very much like some of us treat our actual relatives. Anyway, that's why I'm determined that our operation here does some good. If we can all leave some part of the world in a better state than we found it, we'll have lived lives worth living. And speaking of states, I have a horrible feeling I left the house in the right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
What do you think of Madagascar, then? Bit warm for my taste, to be honest. Anyway, this is Bernie's Primate Sanctuary. It's not just primates, though. We've got all sorts of animals. So why don't we go...
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Hold your celebration. We're not done yet. Oh, this is a nice spot. That goes there.
We'll have a look at some of them, eh? We'll start by taking a look at the red-ruffed lemurs. They're the ones.
One enemy remaining.
Look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them.
I didn't bring a snack. Did anyone bring a snack?
Red-ruffed lemurs are found in the rainforests of Masoala. That's in northeast Madagascar. They can actually live anywhere from 15 up to 25 years. Fancy that, eh? Okay, when you're ready, let's go find our Bornean orangutans. The Bornean orangutan is such a marvellous creature. They're always a big favourite at any zoo they feature in, and they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet. Assuming you don't count any lions that got stuck up one. Why don't you take a better look at that? Open up their information pack and go into the animal
Spike
camera.
down B.
I worked up an appetite on that one. Love it when they make it easy for us.
This is the best spot. Where goes there?
Aren't they just incredible? When you're ready, let's go and have a look at some of our beautiful bonobos. They're quite the characters.
Sit down. I know exactly where you are.
Last player standing. Spike planted. Enemy remaining. Clutch.
You copied them nothing.
Sorry, you punk! How'd you pull that off?
This goes here. Yes. Oh, this is the right stairs is broken. Okay, fine. This goes here. Ah, this is the last one. Where is everyone hiding? Tripwire destroyed. Cage triggered.
One enemy remaining.
My turn.
One enemy remaining.
This place is nice, but not nice enough to die in. Let's win and get out of here.
That was dead. Yes, this should do.
Oh dear! It looks like we've arrived just in time. One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed. And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it. We'll need to catch them.
I've got your trail.
Breaking down.
Thirty seconds left.
Cage triggered.
Seconds left.
Stabilizing.
Race it to the spike site.
Goes here. That goes there. Yes, this should do.
But before we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too. Select the habitat boundary to bring up the habitat.
Spike down B.
Information power.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Sana, sana.
Oh, this reminds me of this one time where I, actually, never mind.
This goes here. That goes there.
No distractions.
Spike down B.
Drop in a smoke.
Thresh is going again. Thresh got him.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Refreshing.
Alright, homies, chill. We'll go again. Damn, you love being here. Way too much.
Yeah, this should do. Oh, this is a nice spot. That goes there.
Shot my wingman. Someone's there.
Fold it.
Focusing.
Thirty seconds left. One enemy remaining. Spike planted. Last player standing.
You had your fun. My turn.
Hey, tell me I'm my lover.
This gecko is so fucking bad.
Last round.
That was so
before the
stupid. When he
switch.
planted the first kill, he should have already went for the defuse. That was so bad.
Yeah, this should do. Oh, this is a nice spot. This goes here.
回去。
I know exactly where you are.
Spike planted. Switching sides.
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking.
Now, we'll need a vet to recapture that escaped bonobo, but it seems our last one left to do some research in the wild. Not an ideal situation.
No peeking. No peeking.
Dizzy's up. No sweat.
Wingman's gonna plant spike.
Enemy remaining.
Thanks, Wings.
Woo! We got this.
We will reveal their secrets.
Stopping fire. Breaking them.
Someone's there. Kill him off, Mosh.
See ya.
Spike down A.
One down.
Player standing.
Snack time. Sorry. Only got enough for me. Stay safe.
Player standing.
If I may, I'll go in first. Then
we do.
What's this? Party's over.
Yeah, it's like that.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Win. Show me where to go.
Time's up. Let's go.
Buried. Give me a corpse.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
Give me a moment. I need to think back up. Let me find you again.
I've got your trail.
Plant the spike, Wings. Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
I know exactly where you are. No more charges left.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
Just as my playlist ends.
Match point. Keep doing what we're doing, and we got it.
I will find you.
No distraction.
player standing.
Vibe check, we feeling good? Hope so, hope so.
Situation. So, we'll need to hire a replacement sharpish. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area. You can find all of your staff in here, but there's no time to go looking at their particulars at the moment. Hire a vet.
Every choice matters.
Somebody's there. Planting.
Spike stick. Thanks, little man.
Tripwire destroyed.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Attackers win.
Hell yeah! My crew delivers.
Now, click on one of the paths to place the vet in your zoo. Okay, that's a relief. So while the vet deals with our bonobo friend, let's go fix up their habitat so they can't escape again. Head back over there. As you can see, the barrier's collapsed. Someone's taken their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one replaced. Select the barrier and then we'll edit it. Delete the broken section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one. Good. Now that we've done that, we need to make sure to add climb-proof barriers to the top. That way the bonobos won't be able to climb out. Just make sure you've got the correct piece of barrier selected when you do that. Okay, so go into the options section and select which side the climb-proof barrier needs to go on. And don't get it wrong. We're more worried about bonobos climbing out than guests climbing in. Nicely done. And I think it's high time we unbox those bonobos, wouldn't you say? Oh, the poor mites will get sad if we leave them in there for too long. Select the habitat barrier to bring up the habitat information panel again. So, it it turns out that as well as the old vet leaving, the zoo's mechanics did too. We'll need to hire a couple of new ones so we can help stop any more breakouts. You see, mechanics do all sorts of helpful things around the zoo, but one of their most important jobs is taking care of the habitat barriers. Without mechanics around to repair them, the barriers will crack, crumble, and fall down. And before you know it, we'll be overrun with escaped animals. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area again. Hire a mechanic and then click on a path to place them in the zoo. And then click on the path again to hire a second mechanic. As you can see, you don't have to go back into staff management if you're hiring lots of the same type of staff member. Oh, gosh, we have been busy, haven't we? Good work there. I'm off for a cuppa. Oh, I think Bernie wants a word with you.
Oh, I hear you had a bit of an issue with an escaped bonobo. The main thing is that you dealt with it swiftly. And more importantly, without the animals stealing someone's clothes, putting them on, and then walking out of the front gate.
You see, another key responsibility for our vets is animal research. Researching animals allows vets to unlock new enrichment items, additional information for our education resources, enhanced breeding programs, and improvements to food quality. Oh, the animals' food, not the vets. It'll take more than a research grant to improve the staff canteen. Anyway, as you can see, research is a key part of running your zoo. In order for a vet to undertake research, they require a research centre. And once again, that's something that this zoo is missing. So let's build one. I've marked out an area for you to put it. Now, you've probably noticed that there's already a building where I want you to build the research centre. Don't worry. You see, the building that's currently there is actually a hollow shell, so we're able to place our new building inside of it. If you select the research centre for placement and then hover over the shell, you'll see that it asks if you want to add the research centre to the existing building. Okay, click to add it to the building. Oh, but that won't place it in just yet, though. First, we'll need to rotate our research centre so it automatically connects to the path when we place it. Right, splendid work. Now that we have a brand spanking new research centre, we can give our vets something to do in there. Oh, by the way, it's worth noting that the vets will only do research when they're not required to do any other jobs. That said, you can change what jobs a vet does via their information panel. But let's not worry about that just now. So, let's get our vet researching ring-tailed lemurs. Go into the zoo section and select Vet Research. Here, you can see a list of all the animals present in your zoo, and also all the potential diseases that can occur. Now, drag and drop your vet onto the ring-tailed lemur to start their research.
Match found.
Actually, thinking about it, I'm not sure we've got any education boards or speakers by the lemur's habitat. Let's head over there and add some, so our guests can learn all about the furry little delights. First off, let's pop down 2 education boards. Place them on the habitat barriers at a height that guests can see, or, if you like, pop them down on a stand. Okay, now that they've been put into position, we have to tell them what animal to display information about. Select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel. And from the drop-down list, select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious. When you link an education board or a speaker to an animal, you need to make sure that said animal is close by. If it isn't, the guests will get confused and won't learn as much. Okay, now that we've done the education boards, let's pop down a pair of speakers. Speakers play audio to the guests so they can learn while they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the laborious process of reading. Oh, one thing to bear in mind is that it's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said. Now we simply need to link the speakers to the ring-tailed lemurs, just like you did with the education boards.